What's up, y'all? This is StonerMaine 180, and we're back with a StonerMaine tries. Today we're doing something a little different today. We're going to do some infused cannabis products, but not flower. Today we're actually going to be dealing with food in particular, all thanks to Mr. Greenz. Shout out to them for the product. But I just think to myself, I wanted to do it in the kitchen, but I was like, nah, why not? I'm capable of doing these in the kitchen, but I'm going to do a little something different. So we're going to get this fire grill going on, and we're going to infuse our product that way. So today especially, we're going to be making infused jerk chicken Alfredo. That's going to be the go-to for this dish today that we're grilling, and trust me, it's going to be a sight to see. Because jerk chicken Alfredo off the grill, man, that's where it's at. Stay tuned, because we got it coming. Alright, so as you guys can see, we getting the jerk chicken Alfredo preparation going with the sauce, the noodles, and the broccoli. Now, some of you are probably going to wonder, why am I sauteing the broccoli? I basically saute the broccoli because I'm used to cooking Bertolli's, and frozen broccoli comes in there with that. So I'll saute it in the meantime while I got the water boiling for my linguine noodles, because that's what we're using today. We're going to use some linguine noodles to go with our jerk chicken and broccoli Alfredo. Yeah, I originally wanted to put spinach in it, but my lady was like, broccoli, and I haven't had jerk chicken with I haven't had jerk chicken Alfredo with broccoli at all, but I've always had it with spinach, and it's always been a delicacy. Always a bit delicacy. So all that's boiling. I'm going to add more from another one. All right, add this last bit. And we'll be boiling. Bad boy's coming to a nice boil. Mix that. So our ingredients for the Alfredo, the THC component, we're going to be using vegetable oil from CulinaryCannaCo. And we're going to be using roughly 62.5 milligrams of THC. The remaining from the chicken and a fresh box here. But first we got to get this going. These flipped over a little bit. We're going to get everything going, try to be done simultaneous so we can mix it and fix it. Alright, so the Alfredo sauce is going to compose of some butter. I have a spoon. Because we're making a big amount, I'm not necessarily measuring because I have a good accuracy on how much to use, especially when I'm making big amounts, because I'm used to making large amounts of Alfredo. I've been making a good amount of infused Alfredos a while, so roughly need about half the freaking container. Well, this isn't butter. This would be home style spread, since we're using can oil as a substitute. Back going. Start the pasta, and then toss up the broccoli some more. Don't worry about it, it's a lot of broccoli. I might just eat it later on. That's what happens when you have a clean kitchen. Alright, so we're going to add the can of oil, we're going to add some vegetable oil in here. Just going to add all of it in there now so it can simmer with the butter. The country spread. It is a butter substitute. Got all that. This is child-proof, so I'm just going to be a straight savage. And, okay, I can't even open it like a savage. Okay. This is full-blown child-proof. Now I see why my lady tore up the honey packet the way she did. Shit. So again, we got 4 packets. Each packet contains 12.5 milligrams of THC in it. I mean, some get on my hand. I'm gonna lick it, which some already has. Got 3 more to go. Even with slippery hands, I could manage to still open this. Don't worry, we're going to be adding the other goods. You know what? Well, I think we're going to be good. We're going to hold off on the 25. We're going to take 25 milligrams off because that's a lot of oil as it is. So it doesn't necessarily need that. All right, that's coming up to a nice solid boil. So for our Alfredo sauce, we're going to be using heavy cream and lactose-free milk. I am one for lactose-free milk. It's a lot better, and it's good. It sells a lot better in my stomach. I'm not lactose intolerant. I just like lactose-free milk. The thing about it is whole milk, it just makes me really nauseous. So I'd rather enjoy something that doesn't give me that nauseating smell when I'm trying to consume some milk. All right. Noodles is about done. Take the heat off of there. I'm going to add some milk to this. And since I put a good amount of canola oil and a good amount of butter, we got to really pour a lot of milk. All right. And let that heat up some, and then we'll start seasoning. Broccoli's a good temperature. Yeah. Broccoli sauteed. I like broccoli. I like it a lot. So we'll check back in a few minutes with everything. Pasta's done, broccoli's done. Now we got to get the sauce done. So we'll be back. All right, guys. And here we got the chicken here. And today's product that we're gonna be making with this is gonna be some jerk chicken. We're gonna make that off the grill. But most importantly, the product that we're gonna infuse it with, we're gonna use cannabis infused vegetable oil by CulinaryCannaCo. Every teaspoon serving has 12.5 megagrams. We're gonna use this whole box on this chicken. So for the most part, we're gonna have to dry off the chicken with some paper towels because we can't have the excessive moisture on there, otherwise it's not gonna stick. Draining that off now. You already know with the clean gloves. Got the backups on standby. All right. Got that. Now we're patting them dry. Start patting them dry here. Then I want to transfer it. Don't want to pat it too much because you don't want no paper on your chicken now. It's the last thing you need. Right. Give these a good pat down. We'll break these up some so we can get a proper pat down. I just kind of took the paper towel to initially get a start on it. Once we get these bad boys out, then we can really see. There we go.
Getting all that, as much moisture as possible out, like I said, without trying to get all of the paper towel residue on there. Don't need that. Don't want no paper tasting food. Who wants that? And yes, I vinegar rinse all my food. All my chicken to be exact. So they were properly washed and cleansed. Alright. Got that out. Alright, so we're gonna open up this package and I'm gonna give these a little rub down. So how many pieces do I have? Yeah, because I have a bunch of pieces. And I can comfortably grab these pieces because they're not soaking wet or plastered in anything. So we're going to use this, crack this bad boy open. Ooh, I see the texture. So each pouch has 12.5 milligrams. I don't know. I was thinking about using the whole package, but then I have to kind of question that because I don't think I'm going to need the whole package. See? How it sticks. I just want to give each side a good rub. Actually, no, I have an idea. Yeah. So I'm going to rub up each side. Everything is going to get it. I don't know what that is. All right. Rub the other side. Oh yeah, we might actually use 2 packs with this. Okay. Oil is really nice. It's thin. It's really solid and thin. I like this. This is definitely a good way to add THC to any product. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. And it comes in like a little pouch, like it's a condiment. It's so cool. It is so cool. All right. Let's put all this in here. Give it one more good rub. Change the gloves. Now we're going to actually season this bad boy now. So y'all see we got chicken. We got the chicken nice rubbed up with the canna oil. So I'm going to go ahead and use another pack. But I'm going to add this after I add all the seasonings that I need to add. So according to my lady, I knew I should have gotten another thing of this is what happens when you don't do temperature checks. Alright. Stop. Little crumples. Little itty bitty crumples. That's hilarious. Gotta love the black pepper. And black pepper is essential. I don't know. I love black pepper on basically everything. Got some paprika in there. A little bit of cayenne. Oh yeah, it was open already. Oh sweet. Thank you, my lady. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the pack, put half, rub it, and then give it another rub on the second round of seasonings. All right, I'm going to add the jerk. Again, bust this bad boy open. Put that all in there. So we're adding all the THC on the vegetable oil on that bad boy on the first mix. Give it a good stir. You could smell it. Might go front it. It has a really nice smell to it. We're gonna add the adobo on the second one. All right. Change gloves. And we're gonna season everything again. Actually, nah, I'm not gonna need to open that. Some adobo. Some more garlic. Got to give that little circle spread because everything's gonna evenly coat, especially if you know what you're doing. Mixing protein. Everybody has their own crazy methods, but I guess everybody has their own way. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Paprika, cayenne again. Then another round. Yeah, we're gonna put one more. We'll put one more in there because we're not holding back on this one. SpongeBob syndrome. Either that or my hands are just too freaking greasy. There we go. I was opening it on the wrong side. Alright. Go for this. One more good blend. This sucker's gonna be potent. So this batch is gonna be roughly 25 milligrams in total. I don't even remember how many pieces are here, but it's gonna have a nice even distribution around it. Wait, no, we used 3 packs. Whoa, excuse me, 37.5 in a row. And I never understood how the top gets in the way. Right, we got that mixed. Now let's add the last bit of jerk chicken in there to finagle this, because this shit gonna be spicy. This is going to be incredibly spicy. Alright. And we got ourselves our jerk chicken. I use boneless chicken breast for the record. I don't know. It's a little more convenient for me. Alright. So on to the next. And here we got the jerk chicken on the grill. The infused jerk chicken with the can of oil. Gives them bad boys a good flip. Oh yeah, we got a couple of smash burgers up on here too. You know, they're not infused, but I don't see why not. Never hurts to have put some burgers on the grill when you fire it up. Uh-oh. Can we get it? Yes, we got it. Now we're gonna come back and flip those burgers, but most importantly, the star of the show. All right, and we're back. We got the Alfredo sauce going now. It's coming to a boil, so we're gonna add some black pepper. Good amount of black pepper because it's a big bowl. We'll add more later. Some salt. Gotta be a little heavy-handed with salt when it comes to stuff like this. I wasn't expecting it to rise so fast the way it did. And then we're gonna add some Italian seasoning. So we've already added the garlic. Actually, no, we didn't add garlic. Garlic, you gotta give the most. You gotta give the most for it with garlic. Give that a good mix. Whew. Grab some more pepper. I'm gonna front it. I like to use the whisk. You give it a good little whisk. 10, 15 seconds. Because the most important thing that I've had from my experience, letting it come to a boil, but not letting it explode like I did earlier. Yeah. My woman is going to chew me out for this. And with this pepper shaker, it's only put for so much. Alright. Let's switch in. Add some Italian seasoning. Alright, this thing is annoying, so I don't feel like. Yeah. Ooh. Woo! Smell that. Oh. Get that up. Alright, so now we're going to add the most important ingredient, Parmesan cheese. Scallop. Gotta add it quick though, because in this, if you don't add it quick, you're going to get burnt cheese on the bottom. So I like to open my packages simultaneously and then drop them in. By the second one, I'll start mixing so we don't get none on the bottom. There we go. Then add the next two. That thing really swooped up, snuck up on me. That's just happened. And that was it, bro. Right. You can see the can of oil floating up with the butter. Give this a nice little good mixture. Using a spatula to mix it at this point is a lot better than using a whisk, because when you use a whisk with it, you end up losing cheese, and you don't want to lose any cheese. You want to get all your cheese intact. So I'm going to give it a good whisk. Just wait a few minutes. It'll thicken up on its own. All right, while we do that, I'm going to go check up on the chicken. All right, so we're about to put everything together, guys. We got the Alfredo sauce ready. Trust me when I say this is a doozy right here. We got the jerk chicken. I'm going to have to hold this up to y'all, man, because look at how beautiful this is. Taking a piece. Like, I really took it out just in time, because if I didn't take it out, if I took it out a little longer, it would have been dry, like really dry. All right, so we're gonna add the broccoli inside, nice and slow. I usually don't mix the broccoli in here, but this is giving me Bertolli vibes. I will clean all that up later. Yep, I'm gonna mix that bad boy up. We're gonna have some chicken broccoli Alfredo. Oh my god, it is spicy. I mean, I am feeling the spice. Wow. I'm a fat ass, okay? I like to preview stuff beforehand. So, I want to thank Mr. Greenz once again for this opportunity. This is beautiful. All right, now I'm going to let that set for a bit. We're going to wait for it to finish. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. All right, guys, we're here with the final product with what we use with the vegetable oil. So we got some infused jerk chicken Alfredo with broccoli. I ain't gonna fry, it's a little hot. Y'all see the jerk chicken, fresh off the grill, broccoli drowned in the sauce. Oh man, this looks great. This looks delicious. Yo, let's have to try it. Don't mind me if I take a bite like a savage, okay? I don't get it. Bring it out, of course. Oh my god. That flavor's on point. You don't taste you don't taste any THC in that. That's for sure. Let's try some of the noodles and the sauce. Mm. 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 Oh my gosh. This is so good. This is really good. The broccoli adds an extra elevation of flavor, and the grilled jerk chicken itself is just grilled. Oh man. You can taste that char. Mm. Look at that. Mm. This is the one. This is definitely the one. I made a thin sauce because I wanted to make a massive amount. Salt levels is on the money. It's perfectly seasoned. You can taste all of the components from the salt, the pepper, to the garlic. You can even taste the THC infused vegetable oil that's added into it. It has a nice little subtle taste that just brings everything perfectly. And then that jerk chicken. Man, damn, that jerk chicken. Some good Jamaican food right there. You basically combining Jamaican chicken with Italian pasta. And this is what I brought you guys. Jerk chicken Alfredo with broccoli. Fire. And I want to thank Mr. Greenz once again for everything. If you guys need to go to a good recreational dispensary, Mr. Greenz is definitely the place. They always have good brands for good prices. And if you're a medical patient, you can get an additional discount on top of that. So I want to thank everybody for coming. I appreciate this. This was like one of the most funnest projects I've done so far. I look forward to more in the future. Till then, stay stoned.